Birth of a Nation was not a revolutionary movie, and when Fox paid $17.5 million to secure the rights to this shit, kinda had a feeling the kind of movie it was gonna be. Have we not seen enough movies of black people getting lynched, of black people getting their teeth ripped out? I mean, honestly, how sadistic are we that we have to keep watching this shit over and over again? This movie was supposed to be putting slaves in another light, in a position of power. But if you haven't seen Birth of a Nation, don't waste your time. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's basically 1 hour of a slave movie of people getting beat the shit out of, rape glorifications and misogyny, 15 minutes of a historically inaccurate uprising, and another 15-minute montage of black people getting lynched again after they fucked up. Nothing really special about this. I mean, there was a lot of controversy surrounding the release of this film. Nate Parker having the whole rape situation that he was found innocent for before, but it had resurfaced once the girl killed herself afterward. There was a lot of controversy as to whether we should support this film arbitrarily based on the fact that it was made by a black director, even though it was bought by Fox. First of all, if you don't know the way film works, whether you paid for a movie ticket or not, Nate Parker already got paid his $17.5. And my weird thing about boycotting for political reasons is that every company and every establishment does really fucking unethical shit. You can't say, oh, I'm not gonna buy Chris Brown because he beat Rihanna. Meanwhile, millions of fucking slave women are battered across the seas making your fucking Nikes for $1.50 a week. Don't quote me on that exact wage now. You wearing makeup that's tested on animals and all this shit. Really, if I think you boycotted things based on all the unethical shit they did, you wouldn't be able to buy shit, to be honest, in this capitalist society. Because when we live in a profits-based system, I guarantee you your favorite corporation's hustle is not very humanitarian whatsoever. And if you should say that I should see this movie just because it's made by a black director and it's supposed to be a revolutionary movie that puts us in a different light, man, fuck that. This movie was fucking trash. This movie was garbage. A lot of people that was talking about go see this movie was saying that shit without even seeing the movie. Now, I could make a whole analysis video on all of the historical inaccuracies that would make this historical fiction, but that would make this video long as fuck, and to be honest, I'm really not trying to do that. This movie doesn't even deserve that much of my fucking effort right now. All I gotta say is I saw the movie and it might as well have been fucking Ip Man 4. For those of you that don't know what Ip Man is, it's basically a story about the guy that taught Bruce Lee, and that film is about like 5% historically accurate. You know, it's something that's just supposed to be entertaining. But the thing about this kind of movie is that this movie was never advertised as something that was supposed to be like historical gospel. It wasn't supposed to be something that was like giving new light to a topic. It was just a martial arts flick about Chinese people, and we all know that if the martial arts flick is about a Chinese martial art, the Chinese martial art has to win, fam. If it's about a Japanese martial art, the Japanese martial art gotta win. But this movie is not pro-black at all. I promise you. Stop telling me to support this nigga based off some fucking Hotep shit. One of the major Hotepin ass shits that fucking killed me in this movie, the slave master basically has a guest. He forces one of his slaves to give up his wife. First of all, you don't give up your wife. Black people really need to get rid of this fucked up idea that we own our women. They took his beloved sister, they took his beloved queen. Oh my god, that gotta hurt his ego. Literally, the whole scene is her like being raped off screen, right? Like she gets taken away and you see like a close-up on her husband's face, like sitting there crying with his masculinity and his ego shattered. Like, I mean, fuck how she felt. Fuck the fact that she was shattered and she's traumatized by her being fucking raped by some random ass white guest. I mean, fuck her, right? It must hurt the husband so fucking bad. It must hurt his ego so bad that she was out there sucking dick and he gotta sit there and think about that all day. Boo-hoo. I feel so sorry for her husband. The whole damsel in distress situation where they made women just look so fucking powerless when women have been and still are the major forefronts of the fucking black revolution and black civil rights. You can tell that this shit was made for males. It was made for males that just want to see violence, males that just want to see like a war movie. Honestly, I feel like if this shit was fucking marketed as what it was and not as like this pro-black new gem, people wouldn't have taken it that bad. But the fact that we got a black director that just fucking tainted their own legacy throughout the entire movie, Nat Turner is just fucking looking around, looking at people getting fucking bodied. Talking about this nigga's getting his whole fucking teeth taken out and shit. You know when's the moment that he finally decides that he wants to revolt? When his woman finally gets sexually assaulted or gets beat up. Not only is this not even proven to be true, there's no evidence that Nat Turner's wife was even sexually assaulted in the first place. So this was just planted in there as some sort of attacking his masculinity, attacking the machismo. But it seemed like that was the main catalyst for him going and fighting slave masters, for him making a revolution, because his beloved queen was attacked and he had to go get vengeance for his masculinity. The crazy shit is, I was gonna make this video so long ago and I just forgot about it because I was honestly just so pissed that I didn't want to fucking think about this shit anymore. I feel like this movie was buzzing more before it came out. I remember people were so upset about this movie. 2 weeks after that shit released, no one gave a fuck about that movie. This movie is just so frustrating to even attempt at watching this. Like, I didn't bother watching this movie like again to review the shit. This is just me like ranting that this movie's trash. This is not like a sophisticated analysis, so don't think that this is me like trying to be sophisticated at all. I'm just telling y'all niggas the shit is trash. Don't waste your time. For all of y'all telling people and telling women that they should support this movie just based off the fact that the director's black, suck a fucking dick. Plenty of black directors and plenty other black artists that's doing better shit than this. Stop with that identity politics bullshit. The only thing positive I got to say about this is that the cinematography was on point. It was fire, not gonna hold you. As a cinematographer, the shit looked hot. The colors was on point, the color scheme, you know, the fucking palette, the shit looked nice. Not gonna fucking hold you. I'm gonna give you that. That's it. Almonte out. Eastside, Harlem reppin'. Suck my dick.